Hey adventurers, Alisen here. My latest trek is the Spearhead Traverse. It is a 35-kilometer backcountry ski trip. This route has 1,700 meters of elevation gain. It crosses 11 glaciers and skis past 17 mountain peaks. Now that's an adventure. I did my first big ski traverse over 15 years ago. The Wapta Traverse is a massive multi-day glacier ski traverse that takes anywhere from 3 to 5 days to complete. What makes the Spearhead harder is the lack of backcountry huts. Right now there is only one, the Keys and Clear Memorial Hut, located near the end of the traverse. This means our team will need to spend a night out on the glacier. And that means packing way more gear, like a stove, fuel, pot for melting snow, and utensils. It also means I have to bring a tent. I decided on my lighter weight Big Agnes Tiger Wall. It's only a 3-season, but my 4-season snowfield tent will be way too heavy. I will sacrifice a bit of comfort to save in a ton of weight. However, I will not be sacrificing on warmth. I am trying out these brand new Windquester thermal sleeping pads with R ratings of 7.5 and 8.5. They are full-size pads and weigh less than 600 grams. As this is my first time using them, I am testing them at home first. All my other gear has been used in the backcountry several times prior to this. After gear, food is by far the heaviest thing I have to carry. I have dehydrated blueberries and raspberries to add to my morning granola. I also pack instant coffee, tea, and electrolytes. Lunches are just plain heavy, and I do take hard-boiled eggs because it is just a great hit of protein that I can eat on the trail. Dinners are homemade chili mac and cheese and tuna noodle casserole with salty Ichiban soup to start. The Spearhead Traverse starts at the base of Blackcomb Ski Resort. We rode several lifts to the base of Blackcomb Glacier and then started skinning up. At the top, we pulled the skins and had a long ski down towards Decker Lake. Along the way, though, we did have to keep our eye on some of those big cornices you can see on the right.
Some pretty juicy cornices, eh? Look at that mother. That's why I wanted to grow us one at a time. Yeah, no, that looks like the public range. Actually, it shows cutting up.
As you can hear in the video, we had very high winds. Sometimes the gusts were so powerful that I almost got knocked over with my massive backpack. The winds were not forecasted or ideal, and I really couldn't stop or I would get too cold. Going up there.
Left is Mount Patterson.
That's Mount Patterson. From Decker's Shoulder, we skied a short couloir and then skied down onto the Trory Glacier.
Give her. Okay. Just wait for everyone to get through. Yeah, we're all good.
After that, it was a long, cold, and blustery ski up to the Patterson boot pack. Yeah. We are now approaching the Patterson boot pack. This was the most picturesque part of the traverse so far. The surrounding mountains were blocking the wind a bit, and the blue sky was just peeking out. These snow and ice-covered peaks are absolutely spectacular. We took off our skis and attached them to our packs. Just watching Mike head up there was exhausting. We each had our own way of attaching the skis to our packs. Always worked great. And here's a little secret. The boot pack looks way worse than it is, even carrying that giant pack. From the top of the col, we look down onto the Tremor Glacier and our next big objective. While this is also a very beautiful area, I will admit that I was now getting tired. My legs and lungs felt great, but we'd been skiing for hours and I really needed to stop for the day. The ascent up to the Tremor Col looks so benign from these photos, but it's really not. This is the highest point on the Spearhead Traverse, and the skin track up is steep, very icy, and very nasty. I have great kick turn technique, but I felt my skis try and slip out from under me a few times. I was none too happy up here. Way up here. Oh, Mankey. Yeah. That's our future right there. That's where we're gonna spend the night. We pulled into camp around 6 p.m. and it was absolutely freezing. We all dug pits for our tents or bivy sacks, and Mike set up the stoves to melt snow and get some hot water into us. Unfortunately, it would blizzard overnight and we woke to the resort being bombed for Avalanche Control. However, what was worse was a low fog descended that reduced our visibility to near zero. We made the very difficult decision to turn back. And it was a good thing we did, because we actually had to use our GPS tracks from the day before just to ski out of camp and find our way back up to the col. Now, absolutely no one wants to turn around, especially after all that hard work and effort. But being blasted off the glacier is no joke. I've had to turn around on the Wapta several times. The reality is, these mountains are not going anywhere. It's better to get home safely and try again another day. And my husband does not want to hear this, but I am already planning my next attempt for the Spearhead Traverse. Happy adventuring, everyone!